Indiana and Plymouth. I can safely say I don't think I've ever been in this area. I've probably... What road that? I've been on like Kentucky and stuff, but it was more off of Warren.
Archie's brother lived off of Wisconsin.
Yeah, I don't know. That's gonna be Grand River. It has to be. Grand River, you got every street be looking wild. Grand River in Indiana. I swear this might be the pharmacy was the only place I could get my things filled. It feels like it was right about there. Is that a pharmacy right there? Because that looks like the place. That was a pharmacy. That was the place I used to go to. Damn, look at that building. I've never seen that building before. That almost looks like the Lee Plaza, just a little smaller. That's a beautiful building, church building.
That view right in front of us looks great. Oh, what the fuck?
Do not enter. This old building. That's a nice old building. Leonard's, that's a cool building. Look at that old pharmacy.
Look at that bright light.
That's a cool corner.
We've been on Oakland before. Remember?
This is where we started our journey that way. Because I remember that building.
Remember when I told you my football camp lived?
Yeah. That's where we started, and we went all the way to Brightmoor, basically.
This is going to be all something right there. Because they just put up an emergency phone pit.
Yeah, all that back here is pretty wild. Grand River and Joy. That's a gigantic church. That's one of those like theater seating churches.
How the fuck did they still got money?
Monica, my favorite street. I've never been on Monica from this stretch. I've always been on the between Joy and McGraw. Or it starts at Dover.
They have to do more than just church stuff to keep that building going.
Yeah, that's the biggest church I've ever seen.
That's way too big of a building for it to just be there on Wednesdays and Sundays.
Right.
Or whatever church is.
That's an old, that house is pretty much.
That house is really good.
It's wild how most of these houses are standing still. This is what the east side used to look like before they started tearing it all down. Opal's where Rock got shot, but he got shot more by Joy Road. There's Livernois. We need to get on the other side of Livernois to see good stuff. You can do a Michigan turn whenever it's safe.
Then we got this sweet ass Kool-Aid where it's like 2 layers. Oh, dude, it looks insane.
Man, it's rough going that way.
Jesus.
Good Lord. Of course. Oh, but that building back there looks dope. Oh, that one got redone. That looks good. There's a Vander. What's that glass? See, that one got redone, but that one's still abandoned. See, this is what I think of when I think of other. Oh, look at that dog limping, dude.
She must have just had babies. She's older.
Man, that's a real old dog. It's poor girl.
What's up? Hey, mama.
Sweetheart.
I mean, she looks fed. Alright?
She's got a limp though. She might have gotten a brawl. Let me try to get her. This building's amazing, dude. This is yeah, I got the whole thing, and can't believe that building's standing still.
Weird ass like house or.
This is my favorite area of Detroit, where it's these big houses all spread
There's a
out.
house behind right there. Like it's got a front door and everything. It's got a porch, but it's got no driveway to it.
Damn, those houses are huge.
Here they are. And then the way these trees look, like this neighborhood looks so much worse.
Something got tore down recently right there. And right there. There's another boat out in the middle of nowhere. Always boats. There's a boat. Yeah, this Webb and Arden Park, I've been over here, but like usually I just get a few blocks and bounce. They're gonna try to save this one. Damn, look, those houses like mansions down there. That's a nice house redid. Elmhurst is real bad around Dexter. Like, it's got a lot of rough looking houses. Look at that burnt down house. Good lordy. Right there. Pretty much anywhere around here you're gonna hit blocks full of what do you say, you spying on me?
I thought he was talking to himself.
Oh man, I wanted to get that one. There's no way to. How do you get down there then? Try and see if you can come
Go
around.
down it, but there's no
Man, that was a good block.
exit ways.
Damn, we should have just. Oh, that one's good too. Yeah, Broad Street's famous. Man, that one we missed would have been real good. Martindale and Elmhurst. They be having a whole thing in their front yard. At least that boat's covered up. How big these houses are, man. I love them. There's a cat. Look at that one. That house is falling apart. My ice cream truck. Oh, damn. This house is donezo. Yep, it's on the demolish list. Get it before it's gone. Look at the stonework on some of these old houses. Yeah, I know. There's our black cat. Cortland.
Probably like 6 people, 6 families.
This is a beautiful area, minus the houses that are rough. There's a lot more good houses than bad, I should say. That's a old, what kind of car is that, dog?
Holes in the roof and everything.
Oh, I got a little back end of it.
Keep your eyes peeled, son.
There's so many to choose from. There's an old one. That looks like they're fixing it up. Man, if I was doing this 4 or 5 years ago when I first started, they weren't fixing up half the houses they are now. Look at the distance. Don't that look cool, seeing those big houses from a distance? With like nothing around it, just a park and then big giant houses. I think it gets nicer the more we go this way.
That's what I'm trying.
You're gonna want to turn and go back that way.
It's nice.
Oh, this is a beautiful block. Dang, that house is gorgeous. Dude, these houses are amazing.
Hell yeah, they are.
Middle of the hood.
I want to see one for sale, see how much it is.
Right? Grab a couple more.
Trevelle went to a house.
This got to be Dexter coming
Slightly.
up.
Well, style like this.
It's rough. We gotta go back that way.
Right now, 7 Mile, Illinois area.
Yeah, it's nice over there too. 6 University Park there.
The house was, they had a boiler in it that we had to change. And the lady was freaking out that we didn't have the front door locked. She was like, oh, you guys don't understand. Well, there's 3 of us. And we can't do it.
They just repaved this, huh? Go this way. I filmed this road a million times, but it's just my favorite area.
This way to the left.
Just anywhere you want. We're on Dexter, so it gets sweet in all these areas.
Yeah, they did this really nice, this road.
Yeah, off Dexter, they're huge. And then you get to the area where they're all the abandoned ones. It's like crazy looking. That one's abandoned. Here's a bunch of abandoned ones. Yeah, I'll get them all. I'm trying to get these one too. Alright, dang. Look at that garage collapsing back there. Good lord. Man, imagine this in like the 50s when these houses were only like 20, 30 years old. They were. Because these are like old school mansions, man.
They claim, the 50s.
I bet a lot of dope went down in this, right off Dexter, in this old apartment in the 70s and 80s.
What they claim, the Detroit was the Paris of America. It was the richest
Right.
city in America.
Why do you think there's freaking blocks and blocks of these mansions? These are like 8, 9-room houses. It's just they were built between like 1900 and 1920, so they're outdated, but they still look amazing.
You got to think
The brickwork.
They had to do stuff like this because of all the people coming up here for the big 3 jobs.
Now they make all little cookie cutter plastic houses they put up in a week.
I wonder this corner one too.
That's a good one. Damn, I love
Staring
these
out the window.
corners. Oh shit, that's a white boy too.
Some old ass white man.
That's a nice building at the end over there. See, like from the distance, don't it look sweet?
Yes and no.
They got those apartments on every corner, don't it seem like? Look at that old car back there.
It's too bare.
I think it looks cool like that.
They did look terrible shit.
Yeah, but like this area, I like it. Like Brightmoor area, I hate it. Because there's still a lot of houses in this area. On the east side, I hate it. Because they leave 1 or 2 houses up.
I did see a thing. Damn, this guy bought this whole lot. Smart man. Man, it's huge.
That's beautiful. It's a lot of grass to cut.
They've been doing this in a few areas where like they're making gardens.
Right. Monterey and Lawton.
Damn.
Why do we always find ourselves on Lawton?
I don't know, but I want to check this area.
Man, I want to get that crib. My battery's probably getting low.
What is it?
2741. The Lopez team.
You're a pit bull, not a poodle.
That's a nice redone crib. This is already 18 minutes.